Interesting. Why is that there? Hello, folks. Nice video for you today. We're going to be adding buttons to the Tesla. These are the sexy buttons, enhance. You've seen other YouTubers do these videos, but I'm going to do it again. So here's what we have to do. These buttons are very useful. There's functionality like turning off the rear air that you can just put a button right here and tap it and it turns off the rear air for the rear passengers. That way they don't have to ask the captains of the ship. What I do here is here's the back panel, and this is where the sensor is that we're going to unplug this and then plug in this from Enhance. Is that? Yes, that is the name of the company. Let's unplug this. I turned the power off on the car so we don't get electrocuted here. Press the tab down, use your other two fingers to pull it back. Now we're in business. All right, let's see here. We kind of need a place to store this once it's actually installed. So boom. Boom. So that's installed. Now we get this commander thing. Also, there will be a 10% discount code. Their link is in the description. So that's the OBD. This is going to give us the Bluetooth 5.0 activation here. So we'll plug that in. Okay. We're getting a reading here. We're all lit up, baby. It's go time. Now, I have a 2020 Model Y, so it's one of the originals. The newer ones are slightly different back here, so you may have a slightly different look, but ultimately it's easy to get this off. To get this part off, you just need to take this orange piece here and then start at the top, pop it out, and then pull it off. So that's it. Now that we have that installed, we're gonna program these buttons, and I'm gonna show you some of the features of them. A lot of times people like the simplicity of the Tesla, which I'm one of those people. I really like the clean look, everything's on the screen, but these buttons could add just some quick features that would make things more convenient, whether that's for your passengers or for yourself, for a function that you use a ton while you're driving. So here's the two buttons. Here's what they look like. Kind of plastic edges and then almost like rubbery tops. So let's see how we connect them. I always like things that are easy to do. So far, very easy to install the connector and the OBD thing in the back of the Tesla. So that was good. Now, as far as the buttons go, all you have to do is in the app, you click right here, and then you hold the button that you haven't connected yet. Success. Fold mirrors, open glove box. Those are the two features that we have right now. So let's try it. Fold or unfold the mirrors. All right, so we got it working. There was like a little delay between me saying I want this to fold the mirrors and it actually working, but here's how quick it is. So I tap it, which is pretty cool, just to have that quick function. Now, not that I'm gonna, strap this to my forehead and walk around and go, but maybe that is what I should do as a Tesla bot. But here you can see just all of the options that you have here. So if I want to program this to do something else, seat cooling, what? I mean, obviously it doesn't have cooled seats, or does it? Ooh, traction control, off-road, snow, accessibility, locking, others. Let's look at the others. Ah, look at this little thank you feature. Flash the hazard lights 3 times only. Handy function to quick say thank you to other drivers for a nice gesture on the highway or in the city. Isn't that sweet? We can virtue signal in our car. All right, let's see what else we got here. Interior lighting, track mode. What do we have here? Avoid browsing through the main UI and activate this with just one click. If you press it when in drive, the request is stored, and next time you go into P, track mode becomes active. This function could be activated only when gear selected is in P. What is track mode? Let's try that. All right, so we're sitting here configuring the buttons. I have one set to this button right here. Also, Andrew made fun of my sandals. He said, what if we got in an accident and they got thrown out across the highway? So that's what we talk about off camera. Yeah, so this one here, I got it mounted or bolted in right there. This one I still got the case on. Thinking of putting it right in my forehead. That way if I'm like laying in bed at night, I go, oh, I can turn the heated seats on in the back. So yeah, you can see here all the different settings. This is really cool. So if you want to have regen braking at 0% for whatever reason, you're able to do that, and then you can scroll. You can do up 25%. So if you're at 0, it'll put it up to 25, 50, 75, 100. That's how that math works out. There's autopilot. You can set cruise control. You can set autopilot on, autopilot hands-on. There's just a lot of different things that you're able to do here as quick commands using these buttons. You can put them anywhere in your car. You can put them on your body. You You can hide them. You can put them on the windshield. You can put them right here. So that way, if the airbag goes off, it goes directly through your skull. So you could do that as well. There's many things. So I think this is really cool. Plus, if you see here, when you click that, it gives you like all of this other information. It's not showing. I think probably because I need to actually drive the car. Let's drive the car. Oh, interesting. Look at this. See those dots at the beginning? Is that because I'm in chill mode, or is that because...
Do you have that setting turned on?
That's what I wonder, if I'm in the setting where we're in chill for sure. Interesting. Why is that there? All right, let's see if we can figure out why all those dots are. I've never seen dots on the top end. My assumption is that that's reducing the power. Saturday and IKEA is packed. If you're wondering what it's like in America, basically what Americans do is they go out and spend all their money on weekends, and then we work jobs we hate to buy things we don't need to impress people we don't like. That's what happens in America. We run on debt. And that's why the IKEA parking lot's full, because people are buying a bunch of junk that they don't need. So let's see what's going on here. What's going on down here? My Pittsburgh audience, shout out to Pittsburgh. I'll be back in the summer. All right, regen's at 25%. Let's toggle that. So yeah, this can be a useful device. There's lots of customization you can do, things like opening the glove box, just things that, as when you're driving the car, like I said before, it's kind of hard to sometimes hit the button on the screen as opposed to having a physical button where you know exactly where it is and you can do it without taking your eyes off the road. So yeah, I can see a use for these. Again, code Gjeebs will save you 10%. That's linked down in the description. Thank you to Enhance for sending this out. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sponsoring the video. But yeah, it's interesting to see all these different products that are offered and how they integrate with the Tesla systems, because it's just so different than like a gas-powered car. You do an intake, exhaust, things like that. Whereas this is all software-based enhancements. So it's interesting to watch this all grow. Now, if you want to watch the 50,000 mile review of this Model Y, you're going to want to click this video right here. I think you'll really enjoy it.